Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we will be playing Minecraft Hardcore. I usually don't play Hardcore Minecraft, I always play Survival, so this is the first time I'm ever doing it. I played a couple worlds before this, and it just did not go as planned. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Vincent, or the Vinca, whatever you want to go call me. Here we are, loading into my first world. Alright, as you can see here, pretty basic. We gotta get wood. It's a necessity to every survival world. I ended up finding the snow village too, and just stole this dude's junk, man. I needed potatoes. I was hungry. Look at me, dude. I'm hungry, dog. I'm hungry. And they always heckle me out of deals. But yeah, there's day one done. Beautiful. I found some coal. I did want to add to my channel that a lot of you might know me from my Class of '09 stuff. However, I can only upload so much of Class of '09 before it's just really repetitive. So I kind of need something new to branch onto, and I don't know, my other videos just don't seem to do well that isn't Class of '09, and I want people to know me for Vincent, like, know me for me, not, you know, the type of game that I play. Also, dude, I was in this mine shaft, and, like, I keep forgetting that I'm in hardcore, but, like, these poisonous spiders just are ankle biters. They just be molesting my ankles. But I've actually made it out alive, and here I am slaughtering my pigs and my cows, because homeboy needs food, dude. And, yeah. This was the village I actually ended up chilling out at for a good while through this playthrough. This ended up getting me on my feet and everything. I just hate being in the swamp biome. It just sucks. It's ugly. But you know what? It had sugarcane, and it had a lot more to offer, so I ended up making a little farm out of it. It actually became very helpful. This right here was my iron farm. My first, like, iron farm that I made in this world. Actually, the fruits that I got from my labor was pretty good. I got a lot of iron from it later down the line. Ugh, dude, mining through deep slate and diamonds was such a pain in the butt, but you know what? I'm glad that they were out in the open instead of me having to strip mine. Also, these creepers in hardcore, oh, they make me nuts. They make me want to lose my mind. I just be hitting me everywhere, coming out of nowhere. It just drives me bonkers, dude. But I made it out of the mines alive and made some simple tools, a sword and a pickaxe. And I got some J's on my feet now too. I didn't want the gold ones no more. I wanted the diamond G's, man. These things were gas. But this villager right here, this guy was important for my early playthrough. I needed a mending book, and I ended up just trying to get him to heckle me a good deal now rather than later. However, I didn't have a plan playing this, so I was just doing so much side quests. It just made life so much difficult. And like, he kept giving me stupid books like Knockback and everything. Here we are, day 5. I mean, day 5's pretty simple. It was just me farming for the majority of the day. Having this little starter farm was, like, pretty good. I was happy that I had it because it helped me get up on my feet and having crops and food. Usually food's a really difficult thing to come by in early hardcore, but the fact that I came across this village was nice. Ah, yes, my sugar cane. I needed this for paper. I was really hell-bent on trying to get this enchantment table fully leveled up so I could get some pretty good enchants. I always like to have a silk touch pickaxe whenever I play. I always like building, and every time I build, it's always something with stone. So rather than smelting everything, I just like having my silk touch. So I'm making some books to add to my little fine collection for my enchantment table. And this was my little room. It was a little box, just digging it out and just putting some books down, man. I did not need anything bougie. I needed something that would get me up on my feet and get me going, dude. I'm excited for that Indiana Jones game to come out. I haven't played it yet, and let me know what you guys think about it. Here we are, back to my slaughterhouse. Gotta breed my baby cows, because I really need their leather. And this guy gave me some poopy deals. Beautiful. Found some more diamonds. This ended up going to my nice inventory, my nice little bank account. But honestly, I just ended up going for some more diamonds just to have. You know, I was very new to this whole netherite process. This game is very different than what I remember growing up on. So going in this deep slate was really annoying to just dig through and find diamonds. But honestly, like, they're a lot more open now. With this whole new Caves and Cliffs update. There was a gap period where I just stopped playing Minecraft, and so I came back with all this updated stuff. So everything was really new. But it's nice having the diamonds out in the open. It was very easy to find. But just the deep slate, I hate digging through deep slate, man. It sucks. It's so annoying. And just the way you go about it now is just a whole different method, really. Like strip mining, it's just so annoying strip mining the the deep slate. I can't stand it. And it's not too bad if you have a netherite pickaxe, but man, your homeboy right here is, I've got 1 diamond pickaxe. Like, look at this thing, man. So I found some redstone too. I need the experience, and my experience is actually going up a little bit. 23, I'll take it. And I know there's probably some contraptions I'll need too. So, but yeah, I just keep on mining, man. This is my thing. I'm just plugging away. Just relaxing, listening to some music. So the ultimate goal here, as of right now, it was to get some iron going and get some netherite armor. However, the netherite armor didn't really go to plan. And this iron farm was actually working out for me a lot. So I ended up making some diamond armor as well. I wanted to get it enchanted, get mending going, and get them enchanted. Just getting this enchantment table took forever. But it was really nice to have this diamond armor, so I wasn't so prone to damage, prone to dying so quickly. So I just put the rest of what I had in here. Just put on these pants real quick. Ooh. Ah, beautiful. Making more bookshelves for my enchantment table. Got to get it to max enchants. So I'm just putting my stash of stuff in here for a minute. So yeah, this is the room so far. I'm just kind of adding them to my collection. So eventually I just want to get those filled up. And back to this villager. I got to get mending. I want it so bad. I was so hell-bent on getting this. And just try after try. Try after try. Like, stop giving me these poopy books, man. I don't want the... Sweeping Edge is actually pretty good. Alright, what else? What were you going to give me? Protection 3. What you got? Come on, dude. Sell me something good, man. Curse of Binding. Get out of my inventory. Alright, finally. Oh, that's actually a pretty good deal. 12 emeralds in 1 book. I'll take it. Slowly adding to my collection from my slaughterhouse. Day 10. We're doing pretty good so far, I would say. I'm pretty happy with the progress we're making. So we're almost there. Just keep on breeding my baby cows. Pigs make a good food source. So I was in the swamp, so there was a lot of wood, and I still needed wood. I'm not too sure. I probably should have started making better farms and stuff, and making a mob farm, but I didn't end up doing that this early on. Just grabbing some chickens. I just need some chickens and some extra food and leather. Leather is really hard to come by in this early phase. But I feel like I had a pretty good start with the sugarcane farm. And being in the swamp biome, there's sugarcane everywhere, so I just grew it all. And since sugarcane grow faster on sand, I just made it a little mission to go get some sand. This was my attempt at making a villager breeder. I don't know if all the villagers died or not. I kidnapped a couple of them for the iron farm to make it work. So I was just building pretty much just the building for the villager farm. And honestly, I've made this structure before and it worked. I just don't think I had enough villagers in this village to make it work necessarily. But yeah, just placing my beds and doing my thing. So down here is where the minecart will spit out, and that's how the villagers that drop down below will be able to get distributed. So I'm just making my little minecart way just to transport the villagers in this little Mike Tyson ring. And there he is, in his boat. And it's such a pain in the butt to, get him up there. So I ended up just putting him in this thing. I made another villager. I needed another book. I was trying to get infinity on a bow because they were really good. So I just trapped this dude in here. Just made my life easy. So I just sat here and made this little ghetto structure. I mean, this was the Jabba the teepee hut. And I just had all this extra materials. Yeah, this villager wasn't leaving. I was not leaving until I got my book. And just doing some simple farming as well. But yeah, let me know how you guys like this video. It's my first time kind of making... Nah, actually, no, this is my first time making a video like this. So this whole format and everything is very new to me. So I'm hoping it grows, and I'm hoping I, pick up some new fans and see what you guys think. So we're almost done. We're getting this enchantment table going. Beautiful. Come on, place the freaking book down. Alright, shoot with this book. Alright, I'll take Flame. Flame was actually really good. I was pretty happy about that. So I really wanted Infinity. And there I go. I get it right here. Okay, so I really like... Okay, so 24 paper for 1 emerald was really good, especially since I had such a big sugarcane farm. And the 13 emeralds in 1 book was a really good deal as well. Alright, I need to make an anvil so that I could put all my enchantments together. And luckily, due to my iron farm, I was able to do that with ease and not have to spend hours grinding down the mines. So we put my flame bow right here in the infinity book, and wha-bam! We got it, baby! We got what I was looking for. So here we are putting it to the test, and actually it was pretty cool for not having any power enchantments, but it was nice to have the infinity on it so I didn't have to constantly go farming for skeleton arrows. These baby zombies drive me bonkers, dude. The spider and baby zombie were giving me such a hard time, and all these creepers too. Like, go away. I really needed to do this safely by just making a mob farm in the ocean. I messed up by doing what I did. In hardcore, I like how all the mob loot drops a lot more. I made a farmer trader. It was easy to just get a bunch of emeralds off him with the large amount of crops that I had. But then I went mining for some coal just to get some experience and get some resources going. Beautiful. Found a mob spawner. So I think the plan is here, we're just going to end up making a whole mob farm. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of the thought. So there's a little time lapse of me just digging it out, just making it into something I can grind XP. And honestly, it worked. I mean, for it being a spider spawner, it was pretty cool. I think I needed one where I could put it over the ocean, like one of those big tower things. But I didn't really think about it. It's been a long time since I played Minecraft before making this video. So this was the first time I actually locked in and was able to get real. But yeah, you can find plenty of videos on this. I just looked up a simple video, and honestly, it worked pretty well for a good starting game. But I think it'll be better off doing the ocean. But here it was in action. I just didn't have any looting or anything on my sword, and I think looting gives you more XP as well. And I didn't have Sweeping Edge, and Sweeping Edge makes these mob farms so easy. But I just sat at doing this for a couple days, and went by pretty quick. I'm so glad these spiders don't exist in real life. I couldn't imagine fighting a big tarantula spider like this. So here we are, just grinding some more potatoes and carrots, trying to get some emeralds, get my economy going. Oh, I got power 4 and I'm breaking 3. So I ended up just fusing these 2 bows together, which was nice. Damn, it drained my XP down. But here we are. I mean, this was nice. This was actually fun. I haven't used an XP farm in a while. I ended up liking it. And this was actually really good for the mending stuff. But I didn't have any enchantments on my weapons yet. I think I needed to set some goals for myself. I think my issue was I was too hellbent on trying to get good gear and everything right off the get-go, whereas I probably should have started doing like the farms and the mob farms and stuff. I probably would have gave me a better head start. But you know, the noobs gotta learn the hard way, man. I gotta learn the hard way. So I just sat here doing this for a while. I mean, you're looking at it. But yeah, this year's coming to an end, so I'm pretty happy. Alright, beautiful. So the swamp biome was dangerous, man. There was just so much, like, creepers and just mobs spawning all over the place. So it definitely kept me on my feet. But it was a good experience at nighttime. I was able to do it. Again, if I build that mob spawner tower a lot more sooner, it would have been safer for me rather than hunting around every night. I found villager outpost. So the whole plan here, when I found this, was to hopefully get a hex totem. Or I'm sorry, not a hex totem. Dead by Daylight. Was to get a totem of undying. But they changed it from the last time I remember it. I think you get an omnious potion or some junk like that. It's not like you get the bad omen buff anymore, and you can just take it to the village and farm it that way or anything. So they changed this. So it was a lot weird. But I got this omnious potion or whatever it's called. It's definitely a new concept to me, but here we are, just XP grinding again. So I attempted to make what was it? A raid farm. That's what this was. I couldn't think of it. I attempted to make a raid farm here with this. I'm gonna be honest, this was such a waste of time. Whatever they did changed it and messed everything up, and I don't know if that potion is bugged or if it's not working the way it's supposed to, or if I'm just simply not using it right. This thing was stupid. I ended up digging a hole down here. This is where they were going to drop down. and get compressed where I could just kill them and get their totem of undyings. However, it didn't really work like I wanted it to. I mean, I'm drinking it. I'm waiting. I get the bad omen effect. And they're like, there they are. They get stuck right there, and they didn't end up dropping down, so I just had to kill them up here and have their drops go all the way down. But the thing is, I didn't even get any totem of undying, so I was really sad about that. So here we are, first nether portal made. We're in the nether. I have not been in the nether at all for Minecraft hardcore, so this was a whole new like butt clenching feeling. And like, look, oh man, all the blazes are shooting me, dog. I didn't know what to do. I started panicking a little bit, but I locked in. I had my golden apples and bow. So luckily I got that bow enchant, which is actually very helpful. I got to the nether pretty early. My whole game plan was to try and get the netherite armor, but they made it to where you have to go to a bastion now, and it's just super hard. And I don't think I had a bastion near me, so I didn't really try. Oh, beautiful. I found some nether wart. So this was nice. I was able to find some. Now I'm able to make my own farm and everything for potions and stuff if I want to go to a guardian farm or want to help me with the ender dragon, hopefully. These structures, they've changed a little bit. They have chests in them, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I got some good loot, but I was just running around trying to find as much nether wart as I can to bring home with me. And the soul sand was pretty cool. These endermen freak me out. I made a little like enderman post where I could just hide and hopefully try and get some ender pearls for the ender portal. But man, they don't drop anything. Probably because I didn't have looting, but still, like, they used to drop, not anymore. Come here. Stop running away. Dude, these pigmen need to get out of my face. Alright, beautiful. Oh, I got an ender pearl. Awesome. Yeah, look at this goober. I don't want to leave this post until this dude's dead. Come on, die. Alright. Really good get my levels up in early game. This was pretty nice, just having it. Especially if you have fortune on your stuff. Like, yeah, you were Gucci. So it's been I think I spent a couple days in here, just getting some simple stuff, getting some XP going. Alright, I broke the nether portal, as you can see here. It is time to relocate. I was tired of being here. It's just time to do something. Like, I need a new area. I actually want to start building on my starter base and everything. So I just kind of abandoned base. Man, I just went on an adventure, man. I needed something cool. I needed something new. I had plans for a cool base. I wanted to go onto like a mountain, and like build like a cool bridge and build a dome structure. So that's kind of the plan I had in my head. I really needed a cool like location point, and for a little while it was just swamp and forest. So I just kept going and going and going, and I eventually got to the mountain terrain, getting some resources on the way. But I got all my food and everything, and then came across here in this area. So I was checking this area out. I actually really liked it up here. So this is where I'm going to end up settling too. Also, I'm just pointing this out here at the get-go, at the start. Just being real with you guys. I'm not like every Minecraft YouTuber or whatever that uses the time-lapse for their builds. One, I didn't know how to use that. And two, it was just a headache trying to figure everything out. And yeah, just... I don't know, maybe somebody can help me out in the comments. I'd need to know how to do it. I feel like it'd make these building videos pretty good. But I was exploring this area once I got up here, and I went mining for a bit, and I found the trial chamber. I was not expecting to find a trial chamber. This was my first time ever seeing it. I've only ever seen it like on the starting page of Minecraft or whatever. But yeah, this was really cool. I ended up using a lot of this copper for my build, so this is where I got a lot of my copper from. It was actually really nice, and I really like how this oxidized copper looks. It's very good building material in my opinion. Made for some really good color palettes. So yeah, I was just trying to figure out how some of this stuff worked. When I tell you I'm a noob, like I am a noob. And I've been growing up playing this game. It's so different from like the last time I remember. And, you know, I played a little bit. Actually, I played a lot last year. I'm sorry. And I'm sure as you could see from my previous Minecraft videos. But still, it was just a whole new like thing, exploring all the new features and stuff, because this game's constantly changing. But if Mojang would like, you know, stop sleeping for 8 hours and work for a couple minutes, I think this game has a lot more potential. But here we are making another villager breeder. This village was a nice brand new start. I didn't raid it or nothing, and well, I put these guys to work a little bit. I needed some of their resources. a lot. There was actually villagers here for me to use. I didn't have just like 3 or 2 that ended up dying off. So it was nice. So this was going to be for my future plans. Hopefully I wanted to get a villager trading hall set up after my starter base. So here we are, just building it, constructing it, getting some glass, putting in the little dispenser. So right down there is where they're going to go. Now it's time to grab them, put them in my housing area. I don't want to say kidnap because, I mean, kind of. I mean, they're committing crimes here, okay? And he accidentally knocked down, damn it. So that's where the babies are supposed to go and grow up. So once I got his behind out of there, we ended up making this long little 1x1 bridge. And this was the way I got him in there. Easy peasy. And then the 3 beds down there, that's where they breed. But yeah, look at us. We're chugging this thing. Oh, damn it. I did not mean to drop in there. They need to be in here where the crops are so they can farm. And there should be 2 of them. I gotta go grab the second one now. And break this. I also got sidetracked a lot doing this. I'm sure as you can see through this playthrough. I really wanted a mending book too. So I ended up getting a librarian to give me one. So I had him on standby. And also, I was starting to frame out. I was building, and this is the beginning of the starter base. Like I said, I'm all over the place. I think I have ADHD undiagnosed. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. But my mind was all over the place. And like I said, I didn't have like a linear plan. I was just playing the game just to play the game and just literally recording my days. So I'm sorry for being all over the place. But I was really happy with how the starter base came out. But it was really cool building this. Having Silk Touch. Oh, that's what I got. I got Silk Touch on my pickaxe. I'm sure as you can see about like with a lot of stone and everything. I got Silk Touch. And I ended up carving out a huge mine area below this base. So I was able to get a lot of stone and stone brick, which made life 10 times easier. That was also why I wanted to get the enchantment table up and running as early as possible. I'm sorry, as earliest as I possibly could, because it makes building life so much more easier when you have tools and everything. So I'm not really sure how you should tackle like survival or hardcore Minecraft. And I always play, but I feel like whenever I play, I don't like play to the most efficient of my abilities, like in the most efficient way. So I don't know if I should like focus on getting like gear first, level out, or if I should just kind of like get mob farms and farms going and then start worrying about that and mining and all that. Now it's time to erect this structure. So here I'm outlining where the actual structure is going to go, and this was my railing. I ended up settling with upside down stone brick staircases, and actually they looked really good. I was really happy with how this railing came out. Just gotta be super careful at night because it's such an empty platform and it's so dark, so I ended up lighting up the torches here, which really helped. And then I had some mobs issues, but here we are grinding again. I have to get my enchantment levels up now that I'm got a level 30 enchantment table. But hunting in an open field was actually really fun. Oh. So I had a good time doing this. It was easy levels. Like I said, I should have just stuck with the mob farm. I think I'm going to make my mob farm into like a green, like just a big tall green tower. I think that would come out really cool. Pay tribute to Green. Oh man, I love Green. I grew up watching that dude. Him and Mumbo Jumbo. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do in the next video. I think I'm going to make a big mob tower. So here was my little entry gate, and this line that you see going down that little grass hill area, that was going to be the sidewalk, or the walkway rather. So this is one of the archways that I'm constructing to the structures. This is what you're going to see when you first enter in. And I was really happy with how this came out. This looked really cool. And I like building with stone. It's such a simple block to get. I don't know, it looks cool. It's like a classic. Can't go wrong with building with stone. And also, being an early game, I didn't have much to choose from. But the Silk Touch pickaxe helped tremendously. So I ended up building 4 of these archways. As you can see in each side. This took me a while. This took me a long time. As you can see, day 45 to 62. I literally spent those days going down there where that trial chamber was, grabbing those copper, just copper everything. I made the grates out of it, which was actually pretty cool. I was really happy to use that new building block. But yeah, it took me a really long time to construct this. But here we are building the outer rim of this joint. Got to keep going. The windows, I was really happy with how the windows came out. This was the start of building the windows. It's kind of hard to tell what it is right now, what I'm building. Like I said, if I had the time-lapse mode, I'm sure it would have been a lot more easier to see everything getting put together, but oh well, I gotta work with what I've got. But, yeah, like, look at that, I was really happy with that. So I just put the Great Stair on the back and just to kind of add some depth to it, and yeah, I was really happy with how it came out. So I believe these copper the grates, they will oxidize, so they'll end up turning from orange to green, which was the whole plan. I really like how the green and the stone look together, or the teal, rather. So here's my jank staircase to get up and down. I don't have elytras by day 80 like everybody does, so I just ended up spending my time building. I don't know how people do that. How do they get the elytras and get to endgame so quick? And I'm over here like a caveman, primitive survival. So, but I didn't know what I wanted, if I wanted to focus on getting elytras and netherite gear right off the get-go, or if I wanted to start building. So here you are, as you can see, I am building my life away. And I was really happy with how everything was looking so far. Had to tweak up a little things here and there. Some of the walls, want to make them open, just like this little spot right there. So we're getting close to building the roof. That's what I was really excited for. I really, really wanted to use that, what do you call it? That copper block, the teal. I really like how that looks, the color. I've never actually used it, I don't think. I've used it once, I'm sorry. I used it once for a friend's house on one of my SMP servers. And it came out good. I really liked it with the deep slate, but I haven't used it since. And I really wanted a purpose to use it. Oh, excuse me. I really wanted a purpose to use it, and luckily with these trial chambers, you just have such a huge collection of it, rather than having to go mine just for copper ore. That was a pain. So we're just building the outer rim, starting to get up to the roof. And I was just jamming out to some music while I was building this. I want to try an SMP server. I'm not too sure how it would turn out. I think it'd be pretty cool to just get some people together, but I don't have any friends that play Minecraft. Like, literally, it is just me, and I guess it's a daily struggle that most of us have. But yeah, here's the structure so far. That's what it looks like. Just mining myself away and starting on the roof. I was really happy with how the roof came out. I know I keep saying really, 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 but I was astonished by how everything was looking and coming. Getting a Minecraft server, yeah, back to that. That would be pretty cool to do. Just have some friends and just to have fun. Because every time I play, I mean, I just play by myself and build. You know, I don't really have, like, any stories to tell or anything. Like, I'm as real as they come, man. I don't do no script writing. I don't do no storytelling. I just play. And this was my first time making a Minecraft video that isn't like a world tour or anything. So this is actually a whole new concept, and this video took me a long time to put together. And then I reached burnout. You know, like every Minecraft player, I had some burnout, so I didn't really feel like editing this video or playing the game for a couple months. So it was a really interesting concept, and it's honestly, I like it. It's definitely something I'll have to get better at here. I'll keep growing as I go, but for a first video, for a first time doing it, I'm pretty happy. And I hope you guys enjoy it. You know, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm hoping you like it. For a first 100 days in Minecraft, I was impressed. And here we are. I spent 62 to 92, day 62, 92, just building this structure. This took me a long time to build, just having to literally go back up and down to the trial chamber and to the little mine that I had going for my stone. But man, what do you call it? I just had a brain fart. Oh my gosh. What's the word? The result. Oh my gosh. The result was astonishing. I was so happy. And I started working on the little walkway here. As you can see, I'm trying to figure out like a pattern that I want. So I was trying to see what looked good. I ended up settling with this, with every block putting a slab and a staircase, and I was really happy with it. I was trying to go for an Elden Ring kind of vibe when I was building this build. I was really happy with how it came out. I wanted to put a wheat field to the left and to the right. For some reason, I just really like it when the wheat field grows to its full stage, and it's just got that nice yellow to it. And I did have shaders on. I took them off when I was building it because, as you can see, I've got that little replay recording thing. I was trying to record for the replay mod so I could get a time lapse of me building this, but I didn't know how to use it, and it just was hurting my head. So I just ended up playing without the shaders on and not really thinking too much of it. But I didn't have an iron farm to, like, to use iron from. Oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart. Gosh, dang it. So I wanted an iron farm so that I could put lanterns and make like a really cool chandelier in that building. However, I didn't have one. I didn't make one because I was so busy building this. I totally could have. It would have been such an easy thing to do. I just was lazy and got busy building all this and mining for the past 30 days pretty much. I like getting into my Minecraft phases. I feel like it's a pretty peaceful time of my life. The only thing is that when I'm going to bed at night, I'm just thinking, oh, what am I going to build the next morning? Or how am I going to do this? So it just drives me nuts when I go to sleep. Here I am placing my wheat seeds to bring that wheat field idea to life. I think in hardcore, everything takes longer to grow, so it took a really long time for these plants to grow. Such a pain. I just had to light it up. I just put torches on the ground. I probably should have made some cool lampposts, but oh well. I started digging underground. I wanted to make this cool and nice. For a starter base, I needed a place to inhabit, you know? So I started making rooms and a cool hallway, and this was my room that I was constructing. The bed was coming out really cool. I had to make it fit for a king. It was pretty awesome. I loved it. I had to put my bed right there. Just break these two staircases. But the whole overall build like came out really nice. I was really happy with how everything was turning out. I put some chests up there too and a little plant. Making my little studious desk. Had to put a table and make a really cool chair. I really like this chair idea. And if you don't have any inspiration, honestly, YouTube's got a lot. YouTube University, that's the go-to place. I do need to fix the spiral staircase that I had walking down. So right here, I started fixing it. Yeah, I hate to say it, but these freaking creepers, man, are just so stupid. I tried to do something to benefit my own well-being so I wasn't hit my head on the wall, and then boom, I just died to a freaking creeper. There you go. There's my 100 days. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this. Yeah, I don't know how well this video is going to do, but I put a lot of time and effort into it. I love you guys very much, and thank you for watching.